Hello everyone, good evening. So today in this channel, I'm going to take you through information sources and published information sources. So with information sources, here we look at the the source or the exact area where we can get certain information. Then we use it effectively to maybe achieve what we want. So today I'm going to take you through what we call information sources. So this is the various information sources we have. We have primary sources of information and the secondary sources of information. So for the primary source of information, we have the original information or research. So the primary source of information is the original source of information. Uh, Also, the report is the original source of information, and the interviews, because once you have got a certain information, then you have to report it. That is the primary, because you're reporting what you have already got and confirm that this information is like this, so it becomes the primary source of information. And also have the secondary, this is depending on the primary source of information. uh, Mostly the analyze source of information. For examples, we have the books and the review. So the primary source information, after it has got, it can be it can be written down, and after it has been written down in a books, so that is where we can get those information. So the books become the secondary source of information. And we also have the what we call uh, that one was information sources. So this is the published information sources. So once we have got a certain information, the information can be published such that everyone can get access to it. It can be published through what we call the journals. So journal contains detailed research articles written by scholars. So scholars research article. These are articles or the piece of information that have been already discovered and maybe published by someone who has got that information so that people can get access to it through the journals. So, and we also have the books. For example, most students, their daily source of information is the books, which provides broad explanation and details knowledge of subject. So, mostly we go to the library to collect a certain information. We use the books. Also, we have the conference paper. Conference paper. This present research findings shared during academic meeting. So when some group of people, when some people sit down and discuss a certain information, so it can be written into a conference paper that is shared by people. Also, you have report, usually written by government or organization to present findings. So mostly we see the report in the television, mostly government report about maybe the sudden occurrence in a country. So that is what we call a report. And also we have the gray paper literature. This is unpublished material or policy paper, because like the government may have certain information that would not like all people to get access to it. So we group that as a gray literature paper. So those information are not exposed to the public. So that is how published information sources are got. And also we have information sources. So information sources, we have also the scholarly sources, we have the published, we have popular sources. So academic research based, these are also the information sources and the popular sources. With this one we have the newspaper and the magazine. So these are all sources of information. And we also have the format type. Format type. In the format type, information are printed or digital or in form of audio, whereby some people capture a certain piece of information, like maybe like in the TikTok, or that's how we record our audio and send it. Maybe on air, people get access to it. So that is a format type. And also the video. The video clips shows that a certain information has been captured or from a specific area, so in form of videos. So that is format type. Thank you for listening.